So Ambiga, other than commenting on what Rafizi has said, don't you think that going back to the people is actually being very democratic? I mean, Datuk Shahriz Ahmad did it, Tan Sri Shahriz Ahmad did it when he quit UMNO in 1988, just to prove that he has the support of the people. So don't you think that that is actually something right?
That's the saving grace, one of the saving graces of this move. That I think there was a comment that this was like the Perak crisis. I disagree, yeah? It's not at all. Because there, they didn't go back to the people. So here, you are going back to the people, so that is a plus point. But let me say what bothers me, and I hope you don't mind me being frank, all of you, it's this. To me, you don't ask the leader of the opposition to take such a huge risk just to be an assemblyman. To me, there has to be more clarity about the position of MB. To me, it has to be that. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't compute for me if he's just, if he's just contesting for the post of assemblyman. And I want to say this, actually, and perhaps it's also what I find disconcerting is the positions that PAS takes sometimes that seem to veer away from what the other coalition partners are doing. And I actually did some quick research on the actual voting in Selangor. The last time it was more than 2 million voters. Barisan Nasional got 33.87% of the popular vote. Pakatan Rakyat got 51.28%. It was an overwhelming win. And each of the parties, PAS has 15 seats, PKR 14, DAP 15, almost equal partners. It's a great partnership. But, and I'm all for disagreements within the coalition. You don't have to behave like robots, it's fine. But on a critical issue like this, I would like to see, and I think a lot of people are concerned that they're not seeing a united front. I think that is important. Or make your intentions clear. All parties should just make their intentions clear. But this whole thing about maybe MB, may not be, if, I find that unsatisfactory. And I think that needs to be addressed. So the reason I talked about the elections, the people of Selangor voted resoundingly for the coalition. Please don't forget that. They voted resoundingly for the coalition and they voted resoundingly for change. If this is a critical move in your plan, then we want to see you speak with one voice. Because to me, people of Kajang need to know whether they are voting for the future Menteri Besar of Selangor. They are entitled to know that. Now that's just me. This could be very problematic for all of you, but for those who are involved, I appreciate the dynamics. I know there are problems. Let me just say that this is a concern I'm raising because a lot of people have come to me and said they don't like this wishy-washiness about MB. About the position of the MB. Now, I also want to commend Tan Sri Khalid actually because he has shown tremendous grace in this whole episode. And I am actually, I feel more confidence because I see him and Azmin and everyone actually on board with this Kajang move. So that also, obviously gives the impression to me that they appreciate the reasons that Rafizi has put forward. Those reasons, I don't accept all of them, sorry, YB Rafizi, I don't accept all of them. I understand some of it. I understand the situation in Selangor. I may not be convinced this is the best way to do it, but as I say, that is in the past. It's happening. So now, I think it's important that the people of Kajang make the best of this move. But again, as I say, this whole thing about MB-ship, it's this uncertainty that people are uncomfortable with. So I would like to see greater clarity from PAS, sorry, with due respect, speaking very directly here, Dr. Zul, greater clarity, because to me it's not good enough to say you're supporting Datuk Sri Anwar in Kajang for post of assemblyman and nothing further. To me that doesn't say anything, actually. And I think the people of Kajang deserve better. You need to be clear about that. But if that is your stand, if that is the party's stand, say so clearly, and you know the other coalition partners have to state their stand clearly as well. Now the last point I will say is this. I have to disagree. Oh, by the way, the one very good thing about the Kajang elections is the EC has been stopped in its delineation exercise. That was the biggest positive that that came out in the papers. They said, oh my goodness, because of Kajang, we can't do the redelineation exercise. I'm very happy about that, by the way. But they did. Tony, I have to take issue with you on one thing, and that is telling voters that if they don't vote for Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, it'll be the end of Pakatan Rakyat. I don't think you should pitch your case that way. Because really, I don't think it would be. With due respect, your party has to be stronger than that. But I think it is a significant risk for Datuk Sri Anwar himself, yes. He's taking that risk, yes. But I think people of Kajang, I think you have to trust them. You can trust them. You can trust Malaysians. We get it, okay? We get it. But we want you to be straight with us. That's all. Thank you.